Hey everybody, today we're talking about Quickplay. I'm going to start off by saying there's no right way to play Quickplay, but if you're like me to play to get better, I believe Quickplay is great in that it gives you a low stakes environment to really test your limits, try wacky ideas, and learn the basics of new heroes. I do want to make a note here that everything I say in this video, I believe, applies even better to Ranked. But I understand not everybody can be a robot. Not everybody wants to tank their SR, try new heroes and all that. So let's just get right into it. Here, instead of retreating back with my team, I go for a fight-winning aggressive position. I land the nade, but don't quite land the shots. You're gonna notice this is a theme of the video. In order to get better at Overwatch, you have to learn to make proactive, greedy role plays on every role. And the best way to learn to do that is to go all the way, then dial it back. Here I get the double kill on the Echo Mercy. Then I died that recalling because I was trying to hold it for the very last second. Limit testing isn't the only thing you can do though. Practicing comps and playstyles is another great use of Quickplay. Here's something that isn't super common on NA servers at least. Winston, especially on Rialto. Here I made it my mission this game to practice diving targets with the Winston. Get a kill or two, but it's ugly. You'll notice my tracer isn't great. But that's okay. That's what Quickplay is for, you know. People are gonna flame you, maybe, but whatever. Just meet the chat, doesn't matter. Okay, poking around. Cool. Then, okay, let's dive the sports with our Winston. And I die. Of course, cooldown mismanagement. When you do this kind of thing, especially when you try learning new heroes, you're going to make a lot of dumb plays and lose a lot of fights you shouldn't be losing. That's okay, it's part of the process. All you can really do is chuckle to yourself and have fun with it. Okay, here's a real comedy of errors. Here's ulting Bastion, so I go for him, and then miss my timing on him. Then miss the ledge, mess up the flight. Then this Mercy comes at me, which I wasn't expecting, and I absolutely flub it, and he rinses me. Oops. But you want to be constantly seeking out fights, especially if you're a DPS player. Here I notice the Sombra out of the corner of my eye, and I go to fight him. I go to mark him. Don't run from the fights. It's important to note, due to the nature of Quickplay, there's going to be a lot of times when you will be the person that completely outclasses your opponent. My philosophy has always been to really take advantage of these situations when you outclass them, really stretch the limits of what you can get away with against them. Okay, looks like that Sombra player switched to Tracer. Let's see, poking. Trying for a pulse bomb here. Yeah, I knew that nobody there was really gonna die, so whatever. Okay, so you guys can't hear the audio, but I hear the Tracer behind me and I hear him shooting at me. And I'm actually not gonna engage with him. I don't think he's gonna kill me, so I'm just gonna play the fight 5v4 and deal with him when he gets to me. Okay, so let's look for more fights. Okay, interesting tree. Overhealed Mora, don't want to fight that one. Okay, keep looking. Okay, hear the Tracer, let's go after him. And then notice he's recall, so I have the advantage. Let's try to fight him here. Okay, I almost get her. Oh, I almost get baited into the Reaper. Go back and sorry, buddy. They're walking in a straight line. That's an easy kill every day. Better luck next time. So one thing I notice a lot of new players struggle with is against Rein, especially when Rein has a high damaging DPS line behind him like a Bastion and Ashe. You really don't want to get stuck playing Rein's game. This goes for most tanks. When you're playing a matchup like this, you don't have to play their game. Against Ryan, rather than bashing your head against a choke, take advantage of flank routes and play corners. If you don't have a shield, you'll always lose if you play against Ryan as if you're mirroring. Take advantage of the fact that a lot of heroes can easily outpace Ryan. It's hard for him to constantly change positioning. Use your ears also. I noticed the ashes here because I noticed the ping and I heard them. Okay. And you're gonna notice here, this poor Ryan player has no idea what to do. He's constantly he has his head on a swivel. He's looking forward, looking back. He has no idea whether to go for me or whether to go for my team. Trying to do both, and in doing that, he does neither. And get a good ult. Easy. Okay. So in second point, they switched to a Sigma Echo poke comp. Same story, and a lot of maps don't feel pigeonholed into playing the defending team's game. Junkie Queen will always lose the poke war against Sigma Echo Ash, so don't play it. Icomald especially has this really cool castle area that a lot of newer players in lower ranks seemingly completely ignore. If the enemy tank makes the mistake of holding on the main street, especially if they're an immobile tank, use the castle to circumvent them. You can see how a hold falls apart really quickly when you're able to outpace them like this. Okay, one more time. One more example on third. The Sigma is holding us at the choke. Instead of walking down the bridge and dying to spam, walk around the castle. Easy. Okay. So here is going to be something a little different. One of my favorite ways to improve is to watch the best of the best do it. Grandmaster streamers are great, but I personally prefer to go all the way to the top to Overwatch League level players. This is Leave from the Hangzhou Spark. Overwatch League is defunct now, but he was one of the best players in the Overwatch League, one of the best Echoes in the world. And now I'm trying to learn how to play Echo. Specifically, I'm trying to learn how to use their ult, and I notice they do a lot of Ana dive copies. So, let's try it. Okay, perfect. Got the nice copy. Got the perfect nade. Perfect. Buzz quickly, of course, so you can't let it end there. Go for overzealous punish on the res and get punished. Oops. Okay, so let's try this in ranked now. This is ranked. Okay, I notice our Winston dived. There's the dive. And perfect. You don't have to overcomplicate learning things from VODs. I like to focus on one big thing that I want to take from it, and then just focus on that. And one more example. Perfect. Alright, we learned something new, practiced it, and we landed it in ranked. Great. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Remember to keep having fun.